Remember when it wasn't illegal to go outside? Neither.
Hey guys, welcome back. I know that you guys probably aren't feeling the most positive. You're probably not in the best place mentally just because of the current situation we're in and everything that's going on. If you're watching this now, New Zealand has just moved back down to level 3, which is super exciting, and I know most of you have probably been out hunting down your favorite fast foods and takeaway places to get your hands on something that's not cooked by your mom. But for a lot of us, level 3 doesn't actually change a lot, so positivity levels are probably still at quite a low, although there's probably more optimism going around that we're getting closer to a sense of normalcy again. I decided to make this video today for those reasons, because I don't want to let what we're going through now take away from what's possible after. This video that I'm making today is basically just to get you excited, to hype you up a little bit for all of the things that we can go back to once this is all over, and just remind you how good life is outside of your bubbles. Hopefully some of these things on my, I guess you could call it, it's not really a bucket list, but it's kind of just like it's kind of a bucket list. It's a list of things that I'm looking forward to after this whole thing's over, lockdown, whatever you're gonna call it. And hopefully the things that I mentioned today will help get your mind off what's going on currently and get you a little bit excited for the future. Clearly if you're watching this, you're spending a lot of time during lockdown scrolling aimlessly through YouTube, probably learning some TikTok dances. Probably doing a lot of baking. Whether I'm good at baking or not, here's some of my best work. And staring at walls for hours, avoiding your schoolwork. That's just if you're like me, I don't know. But anyway, let's get on to the video and get excited. The first thing, I'm not really sure if you can call it a bucket list item. Like, it's not something you're like, yes, I'm gonna go out after this and do that. Like, no. The first thing is actually just petting strangers' dogs. When you're out walking and you're just, there's a person and they're walking their little cute dog and you just see it and you lock eyes and you just know that it wants you to pet it, and you just go over and you're like, hey, can I pet your dog? And they're like, yeah, sure. And also there's a bunch of cats that live like on my street and they're so cute, and I used to just walk home from school and like pet them and then just like roll over, and oh, so adorable. But I can't do that anymore because of this, and I don't have any of my own pets, so basically other people's pets become my pets and I just froth them. The next thing is just going out in nature that's not around you. Sorry, my neighbor's doing Pilates or something and I can just see his hands. Like, anyway, nature, yeah, that's not in your neighborhood. I love going hiking and exploring, and so I'm excited to find a walking track that I can go on that's not around here, and just spend a few days walking around, just exploring, seeing new sights. But yeah, I want to go and do some more exploring of nature. Following the same trend, I can't wait to go back to the beach. I live in a pretty beach oriented city, and the beach is like our main attraction. I can't say that I used to go like all the time, but it's so beautiful, and when I did go I just loved it, and not being able to go there for a while has made me realize how much I should be going there. When I used to go there with my friends, we would hardly go swimming unless it was a really good day in summer. But I feel like now I need to just like embrace it and just go for a swim, or even go to the beach for like sunset or sunrise. Oh, I love watching the sunrise and set from the beach. I don't know, something about it just gives such good vibes and energy and makes me feel so good about life in general. So yeah, going to the beach. The next one is going out for food. Now, me and my friends are quite foodie. Every time we hang out, we're just, yeah, let's go out for brunch or breakfast. So food orientated when we hang out. And I'm really looking forward to going to a really nice cafe, trying one of those cafes that you've always wanted to go to. So just going out for food with my friends and just enjoying the time together. Also like spending a night with my friends, having a sleepover. I can't say I do that often, but we used to do them all the time. In my Snapchat memories I've been coming up with heaps of them, and I'm just thinking about why we're not doing them anymore. I know we get busy, but we should be spending like at least a night together, hanging out, having like a little pamper night or movie night, or just getting back together and being social. I reckon because we've been apart for so long, like that'll be such a good way to get back on track. My neighbour is now staring at me. He's looking at me talking into this camera. That's so awkward. Anyway, the next one is hugging people. Having this 2-meter distance between us for me has been so hard. Like, I know that we can't see anyone, but even once we're allowed to start seeing people, the distance is still going to be in place. And for me, I'm such a hugger. Whenever, you can ask my friends, whenever I see them, I just want to hug them. I'm just such a hugging person. Once this is all over, I'm gonna hug my friends so much. Watch out guys, because my hugs are coming for you. Something else I'm excited for is actually driving. I bought my own car this year because I finally got my restricted so I could drive by myself, and I hadn't had it for that long before we went into this, so I haven't really been doing much driving. But after this, I feel like I'm just gonna want to drive everywhere. Drive to the beach, drive to the park, drive to my friend's house. I started my car today and I'm so glad that I did, because I wasn't sure it was gonna start, but it did, so we're okay. But yeah, I'll probably try going on like a road trip even, maybe. Yeah, going for a drive with my friends, or like going on a road trip somewhere just overnight. I want to do that. I'm really excited. Something that if you're watching this and you know me, you're probably going to be like, why would she say that? I can't wait to actually go to the cinema and watch a movie again. I work at a cinema, so everyone's probably like, why would you want to go to your work? But watching a movie in the cinema with your friends is so different to sitting at home and watching Netflix. I just feel like it's such a different experience, even though I work there. Like, I love going to my work when I'm watching a movie because you know people and they're all just so friendly, and like popcorn and ice cream. Like, I don't have that when I'm sitting at home watching Netflix, so I really can't wait to do. Plus, I think there's gonna be a bunch of new releases because a whole lot of them got like put on hold because of this, so it's probably gonna be a really good lineup, and I'm just so excited to see some of the new ones that are coming out. Now, this next one I didn't really think that I would miss, I guess, as such, but our ball was supposed to be probably in like 3 weeks time, but obviously our ball was postponed. We all thought it was gonna get cancelled, and at the start I wasn't really too worried about it. Like, I was like, oh, it's a ball. But now looking at it, I'm like, this is my last year at school. Like, this is year 13. If the ball didn't go ahead, I would probably actually be really sad, because it's just a really good memory. When there was talk of it being cancelled, I was actually kind of upset, and I kind of realised how important it was to me, especially in my final year of high school. The school at the moment has set a new date for it, which I'm really excited for, and now that means I do get to go like dress shopping and shoe shopping, which is actually gives me little warm fuzzies inside when I'm looking at all these dresses, and it's just such an exciting time. I'm really looking forward to that, which I didn't think that I would as much as I actually am now. Now, I'm not someone that goes clothes shopping that often actually. Most of my wardrobe is years and years old, which isn't that great, but I guess I spend my money on other things. I don't really get that much money either. Well, like, okay, that's a lie. I spend all my money on food. Guilty. But I can't wait to go winter shopping. Being in lockdown has made me realise how many pairs of sweatpants I don't have, how many wintry clothes I don't have. I'm going to be going through winter in shorts and t-shirts, and I get so cold in winter, like that is just not going to work. So I'm really excited to go shopping with my friends, or just by myself, to be fair. Like, I love shopping by myself. But yeah, going shopping again, like just going out to the mall and just browsing for hours, and there's going to be so many new clothes. I've withheld myself from buying anything online during this period, so I'm very proud of that. But now I realise I need new clothes. And the final thing I'm looking forward to is actually sport. So I play football, and our season was supposed to start at the end of March, and it's now the end of April, so I am kind of dying inside just a little bit because I can't play football. This is the longest I've gone without it, probably, and I just miss seeing the people. Football for me is so much about the people as well as like the game and playing the game, and I've been talking to a bunch of my football friends, but it's just not the same as seeing them at trainings and games and like having bands and like hyping each other up. So I'm really excited to be able to go back to playing sport and being active, but also to watch it on TV. I support Liverpool in the Premier League, for anyone that also watches the Premier League, and I used to get so hyped up for Liverpool's games, and like we're winning the league, so this was our season and now it's not going ahead. But anyway, I can't wait to just watch some professional games and playing sport myself. Now that's all I had on my little bucket list of things post lockdown, post level 3, level 2. I don't know when half of these things are gonna go back, but if you came here to watch me be like, yeah, I'm gonna go skydiving or I'm gonna fly to America, no. This bucket list was kind of me reflecting on my life before this and being like, actually, you know what, it really is the little things that just make life enjoyable and like bring me joy every day. Well, I'm hoping that after this, being in this situation, I'm gonna have a changed mindset and I'm gonna perceive life differently. I'm gonna be so much more grateful for the little things, and every time my friends ask me to go out or like do something, I'm gonna say yes, because I'm gonna remember this time of when I wanted to do those things and I couldn't. And I feel like it's just gonna make me more appreciative, because when we went into lockdown we were given no notice. Like things were taken away so quickly and I didn't even really think about it, of what the impact it was gonna have. But the things that I've talked about today, they're such small things, but I realized how much I took them for granted, and I hope that when we all come out of this, we're all going to be more grateful and more appreciative of the life that we have and the things that we have in it, and know that life can be good without having all of these extreme experiences or doing crazy wild things. It's just about being with your friends, being with your family, doing things that make you happy, and they don't have to be big things. You know, it can just be going for a walk on the beach, it can just be going to the movies, it can just be going out for lunch. Oh, also my birthday is in a couple of months, so I'm gonna be able to have a birthday with all my friends, hopefully. Anyway, I hope that some of the things that I've mentioned today have made you a little bit more excited, or made you remember, or have helped you be a bit more positive in this situation. I know it can be really hard because a lot of us have already lost so many things and more things are going to be cancelled, but just remember the small things. Just remember that you still have things going for you that are good, and focus on those. I hope you're doing your best to stay sane in this situation. I know that making a list of things to look forward to after this has definitely helped me with my outlook on it. So I hope that I've done the same for you. Anyway, I'd just like to thank you for watching this, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in my next video. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. I'm scrolling aimless through